With magical fires spreading, the team barely holding together, and Martian Manhunter's mystery disappearance deepening, the Justice League is at its breaking point. Will the team survive this relentless chaos, or is this the moment they finally fall? Can they pull off a miracle one more time, or is this game over for Earth's greatest heroes? The issue begins with Mr. Terrific attempting to bring a new recruit into the fold, Tefe Holland, the daughter of Swamp Thing. But she firmly rebuffs the Justice League's urgent plea for help. Flashing back to 10 minutes earlier, Red Tornado suggests they take a desperate gamble by reaching out to Tefe, as the supervillain group known as Inferno has the Justice League overwhelmed, struggling to contain an environmental catastrophe that threatens to render the planet uninhabitable. Returning to the present, Tefe appears visibly shaken, experiencing firsthand the suffering of Earth's plant life. Mr. Terrific explains that with Swamp Thing out of commission, they desperately need her to help battle the supernatural flames that are engulfing the Amazon rainforest. Elsewhere, Starfire and Wonder Woman fight an uphill battle against Inferno's fire-wielding operatives, finding that each time they manage to bring down one of the blazing towers surrounding the forest, the others grow stronger and more impervious to attack. Meanwhile, as Superman and Flash struggle to evacuate a staggering 30 million people, Tefe senses the dire need for her abilities and finally agrees to join the Justice League's efforts. As she begins tapping into the green, Constantine and Zatanna amplify her connection by channeling their magic into her, significantly boosting her power. Aboard the Earth-orbiting Watchtower, speedsters Max Mercury and Kid Flash frantically scour the League's vast archive of magical texts, while Blue Beetle and Professor Haley work on an emergency plan to banish the flames into the Phantom Zone. Yet neither effort yields a breakthrough. Airwave then alerts the team that Tefe's abilities, enhanced by magic, are not only slowing the fire's spread, but also beginning to regenerate the devastated landscape. Meanwhile, Batman has traveled to Egypt in search of Martian Manhunter, who disappeared after a violent outburst during a battle with a rogue parademon. It is soon revealed that Martian Manhunter's loss of telepathy have left him struggling to control his powers, and his fear of unintentionally harming his allies drove him into exile. In a rare display of vulnerability, the Dark Knight appeals to Manhunter not just as a teammate, but as a friend, acknowledging his struggles, yet reminding him that his worth lies not in his abilities, but in his unwavering integrity and moral compass. Back in the rainforest, Inferno escalates the chaos by releasing a magically fire-engulfed Dr. Occult, causing the flames to spread even more ferociously. Tefe and Aquaman join forces, diving into the mystical force known as the Green, the elemental power that connects and sustains all plant life. It is revealed that Swamp Thing, also known as Levi, isn't truly gone, but has instead retreated deep within the Green to recover, meaning all they need to do is locate him and bring him back, as his abilities are crucial to stopping the raging fires. While Superman continues his relentless efforts to evacuate civilians, Aquaman and Tefe press on in their search for Levi, only to come face-to-face with a member of Inferno. As the villain taunts Aquaman for being out of his depth, Tefe firmly counters, asserting that while he may be at a disadvantage, she is in her element. With her newfound magical infusion and Aquaman at her side, they summon the ancient guardians of nature, the Parliament of Trees. At Aquaman's command, the mighty trees ensnare the Inferno operative, allowing Tefe the chance to free Levi from his current state. Drawing upon the magic she was gifted earlier, Tefe shares a portion of it with Levi, empowering him to use his abilities to restore plant life, triggering the collapse of Inferno's fire-generating structures. The next panel showcases the remarkable extent of the forest's regeneration as nature begins to reclaim what was lost. Red Tornado then sends out a message to all Justice League members, announcing that the destruction is being reversed, evacuees can begin returning home, and the team should regroup at the Watchtower for a debriefing. Meanwhile, despite losing one of their own, Inferno remains undeterred. With the Justice League exhausted and a snitch, Airwave, feeding them information from the inside, they feel emboldened to move forward with the final stage of their enigmatic plan. Justice League Unlimited Issue 4 raises the intensity on every level, from its striking visuals to its gripping storytelling. This series continues to build upon its momentum with no signs of slowing down. Even though this issue delivers a massive climax, the overall tone makes it clear. The battle may be over, but the true war is only just beginning. What are your thoughts on this issue of Justice League Unlimited? Let us know in the comments below.